Greetings all. This is Kamani Ari, aka Prime the Messenger. And as promised, I told you my video is going to be about the Confederate flag. Yes, the Confederate flag. They say that the Confederate flag is not a symbol of racism, but I tell you wholeheartedly that it is. Now, you can come to me with that, lost cause mythology all you want to. Oh, it was about states' rights, about tariffs, about this, that, and the other. And I'm not denying that it has something to do with states' rights. I'm not even denying that it had anything to do with, tariffs and um, economics as far as shipping out your goods and stuff to England. But it had a whole lot to do about slavery, and it was made very clear that the message was about slavery because of how the orchestrators of the Constitution of the Articles of Confederation, the CSA, the Confederate States of America, made it very clear that they thought that owning black people was their sovereign right as Christians and the superior race as being white people. I can't really tell you that you cannot fly your Confederate flag, but I will tell you why I do not like the fact that you're flying the Confederate flag. The Confederate flag is not only a symbol of racism, but it is a symbol of treachery, a symbol of traitors, and a symbol of a failed nation that could not stand. Understand where I'm coming from? It was a failed nation that could not stand. So when I see the Confederate flag flying, I see not only a symbol of hatred against me, but I see symbol of hatred against the United States of America. You drew first blood. You shot first. And that is what you call as a symbol of your heritage. A symbol of your heritage is a symbol of traitorous losers that shot first against your nation. That you fly your Confederate flag right beside my USA flag. Think about that for just a moment. You fly your Confederate flag, a traitorous nation that shot first against the United States, right beside my USA flag. You're not a patriot. You're not a patriot, and there's no way that I would call you a patriot for flying that flag. You fly it for the sole purpose of intimidation and your desire to oppress minorities. That is what you do. I am not going to pretend otherwise. Yeah, sure. According to the First Amendment, they technically can't tell you not to fly your Confederate flag. Yeah, that's your First Amendment right to freedom of speech. The government can't tell you not to fly your flag. But, and this is a big but, you're getting mad at NASCAR for saying that the Confederate flag is not allowed anymore. You're getting mad at people who pay taxes in the United States of America, who go to government buildings in the United States of America, that, well, it's freedom of speech. We can fly our Confederate flag on court grounds, on public grounds, if we choose to. No, you cannot. If the people decide that they don't want to see your Confederate flag or your Confederate monuments on taxpayer maintained buildings and public yards, the public is responsible, and the public can say take it down. I personally don't want to see a Robert E. Lee statue. I personally don't want to see a Confederate statue. I personally don't want to see the Confederate battle flag flying around on land and property that I pay taxes to maintain. It's a slap in my face. And again, like I said, you can come at me back with all this, states' rights bullshit all you want to, but we all know it's bullshit. You have been spoon-fed a lie about history. It is, and always has been, no matter how much you try to whitewash it, no matter how much you try to claim that it's about states' rights, it's always been about states' rights to do what, people? Own slaves. You know it, I know it, we all know it, that's the way it is. Now, I can't tell you that I like it, because I don't. I think that whoever flies that flag is a traitor and a coward and does not deserve the right to be called a U.S. citizen. That's the way I feel, that's the way I always feel, and that's the end of the story. As far as my opinion is concerned, according to the Constitution, like I said, you have the right to fly it, but I have the right to tell you that you're a bigoted asshole for doing so. You have the right to have it on your truck, but I have the right to tell you that you're an asshole and you have no idea whatsoever constitute a historical fact, because you deny historical facts by waving that flag or having that flag on your vehicle or wearing that flag on your shirt. You are a liar. You are not a patriot, and I'll tell you that to your face. That's pretty much all there is to it. You are a liar. You technically are a traitor for flying the flag of a traitorous nation that failed. You're a failure. Your heritage is failure. And for that matter, the Confederacy lasted 5 freaking years. Obama's presidency lasted longer. Your history lasted 5 years. My history, as a result of the slavery that you are fighting for, consists of 400 years of oppression. I have more of a history in this nation. My kids have a longer heritage, have a longer existence than your heritage. It's nothing. What you fight for is the right to show the world exactly how bigoted and backward you are. That's the truth. And that's the statement I stand by. That's my honest to God opinion about you and your Confederate flag. I can come back again on a later date, possibly my next video, and continue this. What I want to do is, I've already talked to my wife about, joining a discussion or two. The camera's going to be on me. I don't want to put her on whole facial on YouTube. So that's the way I feel about the whole thing. She's going to be on another video with me, maybe multiple, but I'm not going to show her face. Those will probably just be my logo and something like an audio track of us talking. So that's what they'll be. All right, I will talk to you guys later, and as usual, peace, my brothers and my sisters. I love you all. I hate your practices. Some of yours, I hate your practices, but I love you all. We're all human. When Black Lives Matter, all lives will finally matter. And I look forward to that day when I can honestly say that all lives matter. But as long as Black lives do not matter, as long as people openly defy and show hatred towards Black and brown people, I cannot say all lives matter, because it would be a bold-faced lie. All lives should matter. All lives should matter. But I digress. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you on another date.